Little Rosa was her name, and still I cry in vain. My world won't be the same since she's gone from me.
I had gone to visit the grave of a friend of mine, and as I walked through the graveyard, I noticed this man kneeling down by the grave of a child, and in his hand he held a big red rose, and tears were streaming down his cheeks. I walked over and laid a hand on his shoulder and started to talk to him, and during the course of our conversation, and in his broken English, this is the story just as he told it to me. He said, "Mister, I'm a-walking down the street today, and I pass by a bigger flower shop. I walk in and I ask the man in the shop, I say, 'Boss, how much for one red rose?' And he looked at me with one a bigger frown, and he said, '$1, please.' But then by and by, a swell-dressed blonde young lady walk in, and she says, 'How much for one red rose?' And he looked at her with one a bigger smile, and he said, 10 cents. And I said, "Boss, how come you charging me $1 for the rose, and you charge the young lady only 10 cents? And he says, "Look, mister, you tell me why you want the rose, and maybe I'll give it to you for naught." And I said, "Boss, I'm a hard-working man, working the railroad and only make a $3 a day. And I got a little girl, and her name is Rosa. Rosa's just about this high, boss. Every day when I come home from work, a little Rosa come running to meet her papa. She throw her little arms around my neck and say, 'Papa,' and I say, 'Rosa.' But the one day, boss, I come home from work and I don't see Rosa. I look down by the railroad track and I see one a bigger crowd. I go down and I push the crowd this way, and I push the crowd that way, and there, boss, at my feet lay my little Rosa. And that's why I want the rose, boss. I want to put him on little Rosa's grave." The man, he don't say not, but he picked the biggest and the reddest rose, and he give it to me. And I say, "Thank you, boss. Thank you very much."
And though she's gone, you see, she's still the world to me. To me she'll always be that little girl